Hello YouTube, it's Shu from Brick Oven Knives. I just want to touch on what my everyday carry is, and this is actually what I have been carrying for the last couple weeks now. It's been this configuration. I'll go over each item. Some of them are pretty self-explanatory, so there's not much going over to be done. Start with the wallet. Everyone has one. It's a wallet. Not much to explain. Has, money, ID, yada yada yada, credentials, and all that other fun crap. Anyway, Visine, I wear contacts, so occasionally they dry out on me. Chapstick. Cell phone, everyone has one. This is the Nokia E71. I use Straight Talk from Walmart there. It's 45 bucks for unlimited everything a month. I had the old, unlimited plan from another major provider, but, problem was it was like $120 a month, so in the interest of saving money, I switched over to this. This is Straight Talk smartphone that they have to offer. It's not bad. I mean, it's not a Droid or a iPhone or anything like that, but it does your email and freaking YouTube and eBay and all that crap. Anyway, if you want to save some money, I'd recommend looking into it. Always carry a lighter. I've been carrying the Jim Beam Zippo the last few weeks. This was given to me by a friend years and years ago. Near and dear to my heart. Good lighter. My chew. I do chew. Horrible habit, I know, but I enjoy chewing. If you don't chew, don't start. If you do chew, you know what I'm talking about. My knife, the CRKT Anubis. I did a review on this. Great knife, like I've already said. Safety here, when it's forward, it's locked and it automatically springs forward. So you pull it back, take it off, safety. It's your button. If you just push the button by itself, it won't do anything. Pull the safety back, hit the button, and there it goes. Pretty fast, not super fast, but it's a pretty heavy duty knife. Very hefty. I don't know the exact dimensions on it, but whatever. Yeah, great knife, AUS 8. I like AUS 8 steel. One, it's relatively cheap. Two, you can get it pretty darn sharp. And most importantly, especially me, is it's easy to put an edge back on. We make knives, so I'm always sharpening knives. While it is therapeutic and fun, sharpening knives is just a royal pain. Because you make a knife like this, there's patinaing on the blade. Now this one hasn't been sharpened yet. But I mean, this doesn't even have an established edge, so you gotta do a lot of sharpening to get that edge there. And yeah, so I like something I can slap a quick edge on. Just use the strop. This is a strop we've made, just a piece of I think this is either 9 or 10 ounce leather, and we glued it on just an old scrap piece of pine we had. Put some jeweler's rouge on there, and it actually works outstanding. And this is an easy one to use, not much bigger than the regular bench stone. I have one you string up, but I use that one a lot. But yeah, just a couple strops with the strop. You can get an edge right back on that, or I can just use regular old bench stone, like this guy right here. Been soaking in the water, getting ready to do some sharpening here in a few. But yeah, just use that, nice, quick, easy, bing, bing, bang. Not to say that I like 154 CM or S30V or S90V or H1 or any of the other super steels they have out nowadays aren't good. They are great steels. They hold edges forever, and boy howdy, you can get them sharp. But again, you run into when you got to resharpen them, you got to break out the diamond stones and stuff. This is Smith's clamp kit that I use. This is the coarse stone. But yeah, you gotta break those out and just get into it, and it's just sometimes more work than I want to put in. So that's why I like AUS 8. It's good steel and it's cheap. But you had for a very reasonable price on a lot of knives. Alright, moving on. This is my sidearm I've been carrying. Springfield 1911. It is nothing in there and nothing in the chamber. So this gun is safe. Yeah, great gun. I've had this gun for 6-7 years. Yes, it's stainless with the Coca-Cola grips. Normally, I don't go for something stainless without some kind of a finish, but this thing just looked sexy. So I had to get it. I love it. It's got the fixed sights. This is a work gun. Ambidextrous safeties. Whew. Big old beaver tail. This is what I refer to as a nice work gun. There's no adjustable sights and all that. Now some people are going to say, well, that's too big for an everyday carry. Well, bear in mind, I'm 6'3" and 280 pounds, so I can hide a lot of stuff pretty easy. So I can slide this into the waistband and it just pretty well hidden. But yeah, ammo. I only really carry one mag. This mag holds 8. So we got 8 rounds. I suppose I could do, you know, 1 in the pipe, 1 in the chamber, or 1 in the pipe and 8 in the mag, but I don't. I like to give them a little bit of room to breathe. Winchester hollow points. What are these ones? Yeah, just Winchester hollow point plus P's. I have a bunch of mags and I'll swap them out just to give the springs a rest. But yeah, this is my everyday carry setup. I want to touch on the firearm aspect of everyday carry. More and more people are carrying firearms, and if you do, good for you. But always be aware, use your cell phone before you use a gun. Try to egress out of the situation, call for help. Because depending on your state, just drawing down on somebody can be a criminal charge. And you know, once you pull that trigger, there's no going back. Bullets are very indiscriminate. If you miss, they're just going to keep going until they hit something to stop. So I'm sure you've all heard it before, but just be very careful. Know what you're doing. Make sure that you have absolutely no other option if you're going to use deadly force. Make sure that you have exhausted every and all option, that you have retreated as far as you can, and you have no other place to retreat. I mean, really, someone wants to take money, whatever. You want my 20 bucks in cash I generally keep on me? 20 bucks, whatever. It's not worth killing somebody. It's not worth the legal hassle. And I mean, I know in my state, if a firearm's used, even if it's not lethal, but if it's used, the weapon is taken and it is destroyed. That's a state statute. So I don't want my baby destroyed if I don't have to. But even with a knife, if you're going to use a knife in a self-defense manner, make sure that you have no other egress. And generally when you're using a knife, you're up close personal anyhow. So just be aware of that, guys. Guns are great. I've been around guns my whole life, been shooting them my whole life. But always safety. Safety, safety, safety. And just make sure that you have no other option before you use this firearm. Because, yeah, I've seen a lot of people get in a lot of trouble, both legally and civilly. Civil suits, criminal charges for using a firearm when they thought they were justified, but in all reality, there was plenty of time to egress and get out of that situation. But they chose to just stay on the ground, play tough guy because they had a gun. Yeah, you got a gun. They're very deadly. They're very dangerous. But that doesn't mean you have to use it. Responsibility. Egress if you can before you use a firearm in lethal force. In the academy, they teach you the exact same thing. And if you have time to wound somebody, like some people do, oh, just shoot them in the leg. If you have time to aim at their leg, you have time to get the hell out of that situation. So, that's enough. That's my rant about gun safety and concealed carry and stuff that pisses me off that I see some people getting guns. Oh, I'm a tough guy. I got a gun now. I don't need to back away from anything. Well, you do. Anyway, this is my everyday carry. Generally, the things that change. I have a 357 I carry sometimes, so I'll swap these two out. Knife. I have, like I've said before, I tend to have 2 knives that I'll stick to for my EDCs. As of this moment, I just ordered up a few more. I'll be doing reviews on those. Lighter, sometimes I'll just do a Bic Mini, but I always like the Zippos. I have a few Zippos. I'm not like a big collector, but I have a few. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe and leave a comment below if you'd like, and I'll be doing some more reviews. I just ordered a Spyderco Manic 2, and so that should be coming in shortly, and I'll do a review on that, an unboxing. I've never held one before, just saw it and liked it. So I'll be doing an unboxing, and then I'll do a review after I've used it for a few weeks. So, yep, everyday carry for the last few weeks. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Leave a comment below, subscribe.